What's going on, everyone? So, I know it's been a while since I made a video, and it's been even longer since I jumped into Reforger. Now, it is pretty early hours in the morning, I'm not going to lie, I am shattered. But I thought I would jump on some Reforger and get some content out there for you. And I am running my standard setup, good old M40, plenty of rounds, obviously, pistol, all that sort of good stuff. And I thought I'd do a little bit of sniping on this WCS server. I also thought I'd spawn at Delaware, which should be safe, but as you can see, it's actually getting captured right now. Now, up to my sort of right hand side, just to top it off, we have got an op for MBT. And it would look to be somebody who's just trying to, I don't know, hug or make love to MBT, something like that. But that is pounding the objective at this time. And I think for now, my best bet is to try and get some elevation, move to the top of this high feature. It's going to be a bit of a tricky game. I'm still getting back into it, but hopefully I can get some key sort of shots off and not get spotted by the MBT whilst doing that. Now, this objective, Delaware, it's not the best to snipe on. I am going to try and snipe most of the game, and we'll talk about, whoa, a little bit of an FPS drop. We love that, don't we? Yeah, we'll talk about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and how I generally try to do the sniper sort of stuff. Hopefully it's going to go quite well. Alright, so I have actually just moved to this tree. Alright, this is a good solid tree. I've got a hill to my rear, so it should mask my silhouette somewhat. Now, the Russians, or the Op 4 team, are starting to capture that objective. I have no idea why I just pulled this out of all things. You know what I mean? Like, oh, brilliant. Okay, let's get this into number 9. Do a quick range check, 232 meters to the central side of the objective. Now, it would look like the Op 4 team is pushing in from that sort of western side. I'm going to range my M40 in, make sure we are good to go. 240, that's not going to give me too much room for error. We are very up close. I do actually wonder if anyone is going to jump out of the MBT or not. And we can, yeah, sort of pick them off as they move down. You can see that guy's just stood there pounding the objective. I think it's pretty safe to say we have got Op 4 in the buildings on that side. This is going to be an absolute crazy one. It may be worth gaining some more elevation. Maybe. Let's have a quick look at the map. So yeah, the Op 4 team's starting to capture there. They've got Levy, Alabama and Mississippi, the farm. Alright, they've got some pretty crucial positions. So they've got us caught in sort of a trap. I definitely just heard a vehicle crash. Oh, here we go. It's PID this, it looks like friendly if it's resources. Yeah, friendly. I don't know why you would drop that. Oh my god, yeah. That's what happens, mate. Wow, you just got absolutely minced. There goes the MBT. I'm pretty fortunate that happened because I'm not too sure if it's got any IR capability. Obviously me moving along this sort of area, it's going to be pretty obvious. I'm going to move up to this position here. I'm going to try and get this sort of high ground because I cannot get a clear shot. So I'm constantly looking around for where would be good to set up. Where is going to hide my silhouette? Where's going to give me some sort of cover and concealment. Obviously, I don't just want concealment because it doesn't really work too well in the game. And I mean, I'm going to have to, I know I'm going to have to actually sacrifice cover because this isn't a bad position at all. 316, we're going to range it in 316. I'm actually going to do a magazine change here, so just double check what we've got. That's tracer. We definitely do not want that in the rifle. I'll put in the armor penetrating rounds. Nice little height advantage here. I do need to be careful. At least we don't have the glint like in Battlefield 6, or I would already be dead. I have definitely missed playing this game. Definitely missed playing the game. Got a healer lurking up there. That actually does look to be a hind. No, it's the Cobra, it's the Cobra. He is absolutely ploughing the objective. Good to see. I suppose the only downside is any infantry is going to be inside buildings, especially if I know that's lurking around. Oh, there we go. Nice, good work. Alright, here we go. We might actually start to see some infantry movement. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. So we got one here. And I'll wait around. Let's see what these guys are up to. So I've got one there. Got one here. That's 2 targets. This one might be pulling to engage. I'm sure that was a hit. That was either a hit or that was the healer that took him down. I do need to actually check the distance to the arsenal. That's 300, so that is bang on. Must have hit him. Need to make sure we haven't got them tracer rounds. Oh, I suppose I'll find out soon enough. Should have probably just ditched them. Okay, I'm going to take a risk here. We're actually going to look at what friendly forces are currently doing. So I am the only one overlooking Delaware right now. We have got the Cobra obviously in support. Mississippi is getting pressed. And we have got reinforcements moving in from Arkansas to deal with this levy ambush. Interesting. Oh, we got our first spawners. They're spawning with some big backpacks, aren't they? Okay, that was a hit, but not a kill. Yeah. Interesting. I'm not sure if I actually hit his rifle there. I was aiming for centre of mass, so I'm now in a bit of a catch-22 of do I break contact out of here or what. I did run into the tent. If I was him, I'd be trying to identify or get smoke out. Need to be careful here. I'm actually surprised I didn't kill him. It's another hit. Got him through the tent. I think we might have just dropped him as well. It's time to break contact. Purely because I need to range back in. We are at 370. That doesn't make things too hard. I can actually range into 400 here. And then try to undercompensate essentially. So, got this guy here. He's aware of the position. He knows I'm up here somewhere. Might try and press me. But 1, 2, 1 in the 10. I think it was 3 confirmed. I'm fairly happy with that. These guys are all starting to maneuver now. This is interesting. Yeah. This guy's like, what's going on? What's going on? Is there a sniper? Maybe trying to get them resupply nodes and resupplies. I don't think they can actually access them. I do need to do my marker checks though. So 330. It's not hard compensate. Oh, they've actually spooled up. I was going to say spooled up then. They've actually started that vehicle. Interesting. This guy's like, where is that dude at? Fuck. That was a bad mess. That's strange. 330, I gave it enough of a drop there as well. There's one down. Only problem is those two are definitely privy to where I am now. That was a headshot. Where are you engaging from then? I definitely killed him. Nice time to break contact. It's good fire suppression. I definitely hit him that time. Oof. My god. I have no idea how they were tracking me up there. Alright, so at this point I thought I'd open up the map and have a look at the sort of tactical situation and what the Op4 team were doing. As you can see, they actually captured and started pushing down that central area of the map, as well as capturing Connecticut and Michigan on that sort of eastern side. So they're putting a lot of good pressure on the NATO side. Now they had set up a position within the town that you're going to see in a moment. I can't remember the name of it. However, they'd set this up as an ambush position, and they're also using it to push their logistics down, so reinforce their front lines, maneuver vehicles, all that sort of good stuff to push our final sort of FOBs and PBs. So I thought I'd set up overlooking the objective. I saw a lot of friendly vehicles trying to leave the local objectives. However, they were getting absolutely mullered, as you saw the burning vehicle of death just then. And then I decided to engage this guy at 950 meters. Now we see the weapon spark, we see a hit. However, it didn't drop him, so I was pretty gutted about that, but we definitely shook him up as he popped smoke and ran earlier, after that, sorry. And then, yeah, I saw a minigun opening up on our friendly forces. I thought I could potentially reposition to see if this is some sort of static vehicle I may be able to engage or harass. I found a enemy supply vehicle moving down the road, engaged. You'll see the blood splatter. Unfortunately, I think the cab caught the round. Yep. Didn't die, not a confirmed kill, definitely not a confirmed kill, but after that I thought, you know what, it's time to move back to Delaware and yeah, take a few more shots. We had actually secured and stopped the Op4 from winning the match, so headed back to try and harass and hinder the enemy and get a few more kills, as it has been a long time since I played Reforger. Anyway, I'll leave you back with the video, but that's what happened during that little bit. Can do is definitely mark where that MBT is. Military marker. mark it on the map for them. You know the worst bit is, I actually saw blood splatter off that dude. But it has been good just to get back out, play some Reforger, definitely get a video up for you guys. I will try and do some more sort of sniper gameplay, some sort of tips and tricks, I guess, and how I'd actually properly play. This was more just to get me back into the flow of things. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, leave a comment, hit that sub, and I'll see you in the next one.